Watch me botch and then salvage this vintage grit recipe. It's handwritten by my great aunt Grace, who owned a boarding house in Florence, Alabama. One of the fun things about making her recipes is the ingredient treasure hunt we go on. Turns out Oleo is margarine. A Google search told us that nippy cheese is cheese spread with horseradish. So we used Cheese Whiz and 2 teaspoons of horseradish. Google, however, could not tell us what 1 glass of E&G cheese was. But you guys here on TikTok sure did. We learned that it is Kraft's Old English cheese spread. So again, we used Cheese Whiz and we figured that 5 ounces was probably right. Now this is how I ended up botching the recipe. As you can see, it calls for 1 cup of raw grits and it says to follow the directions on the box. So I cooked them according to the package, which is 1 part grits to 3 parts water. However, the next ingredient listed is 5 cups of water, which I didn't realize would be a problem until later in the process. I first started by mixing up all of the cheeses and melting the margarine and mixing that in as well. Then I mixed in the grits, and this is when I started to realize we had a problem. Consistency was perfect as is. 5 additional cups of water and an egg didn't make sense. The recipe says to fold in an egg, but the grits are so warm I was afraid they were going to cook the egg, which is why I added the water first. However, putting an egg into something that liquidy made it difficult to incorporate. I was folding and folding and folding.
If you say fold in 1 more time.
I know it didn't seem right, but here's the thing, you guys. I'm not really that good of a cook, so I just kept moving forward. Thankfully, my husband saved the day. He salvaged it by adding more dry grits, enough to balance out how much water we used. It looks, smells, and sounds amazing, so we decided to go ahead and give it the taste test. Let's see what the kids think.
So, cheers to Aunt Grace.
It's good. I like it just a little bit.
You like it just a little bit? Yeah. So,
Nobody
put some grits on the biscuit. And then you put a little bit of bacon. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.